If someone brings up Kentucky to you, mummies are probably not the first thing that come to your mind, unless of course that is you're familiar with the Kentucky mummies. And if you're not, then allow me to give you the Cliff Notes version of these fascinating discoveries that have happened in Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. Mammoth Cave is a national park and is currently mapped and explored at 426 miles according to the National Park System. That is just what has been discovered to date, and it is within these cave systems that mummies were discovered. There have been several, but let's start with probably the most famous mummy discovered in 1811, known as Fawn Hoof. Fawn Hoof was discovered by a miner in the cave who was, shoveling when he came across a 4x4-foot crypt. They open up the crypt and inside they see a well-preserved dead woman. She was adorned in deer skin, had dark red hair that was cut short, and she was estimated to be between 5'10" and 6 feet tall. Naturally, because we're in the 1800s, of course, she was put on display. By 1822, Fawn Hoof had gained international attention. Even newspapers as far out as England were writing about her. And eventually she made her way into the hands of the Smithsonian. However, post-1900, the Smithsonian took all of her skin off and dissected her bones and put her in a box. So we fast forward several years now and we are in 1926. The Mammoth Cave National Park Association was seeking national park designation, so they had a publicity director to help get this accomplished. And one way that they were going to go about doing this was to prove the historical significance of the cave, and Fawn Hoof was a great way to do that, but they did not know where her bones were. This big search for Fawn Hoof's bones happened. They found the missing bones in a box in the Smithsonian. Now, in this research, I came across a book called Ancient Life in Kentucky that was published in 1928. This publication, it says that the age of Fawn Hoof is unknown. We know now that it's almost certainly several thousand years. Artifacts in some of these caves have been determined by archaeologists to be up to 4,000 years old. And the mummies were likely not intentionally preserved as mummies, but due to the dry, cool conditions within the cave, they were just immaculately preserved over time. A few of the other mummies that have been discovered in the caves are the Scudder Mummy, Little Alice, Baby Mummy, and Lost John. Lost John was thought to be crushed in a prehistoric mining accident, poor guy. And if you decide to go down this mummy rabbit hole, there's so much more to uncover. Of course, another reason that Appalachia is just the coolest place on earth, now we have mummies. I mean, we've had them a long time. Okay, bye.